If I were going to ask you about intuitive adjustments and I didn't really know what it was, what would you want to tell me to get me interested in it?
I would say intuitive adjustments are super luscious to receive, like beyond luscious. So what does that mean? So it's not like alignment. It's not like anyone's coming in and fixing my alignment or I'm fixing their alignment. It's more like that whatever pose I'm in, I can just be more of that. So if I'm grounded, I can be more grounded from the adjustment. If I'm like open in my heart, I can be more open in my heart with the adjustment. If I'm laying around languishing, I can just be like even more loose goose heavy. You know, it's like I can experience more in the pose. This is the one thing that I say is that you just experience more of wherever I am in the pose, wherever you are in the pose. Like you just experience more. You don't have to be like a great yogi. Do you know what I mean? You can be beginner style person.
What would somebody expect from coming to our Intuitive Adjustments Foundational Concepts workshop?
To get a good foundation, get a good download, get tons of hands-on experience. Because even if you know it in theory, like where to put your hands on someone in Tadasana, it's way different actually doing it. I'm constantly like readjusting and relearning. Like, does this actually feel good right here? Or is it a little bit lower? Is it a little bit higher? So in the workshop, you get tons of hands-on experience with lots of different bodies, lots of different experience. You get to receive it, feel what that feels like, choose for yourself how you want to be giving it, then you get to give it. So it's lots of hands-on time. Some listening, but all the time listening actually, but listening from big love. It's big time.
Why do we get so excited about this thing we call big love?
Because what else is there, really?
What is big love to you?
Big love to me is love that is bigger than just regular old love. It's literally what is streaming down. I picture it streaming down to me and through me. It's literally what is happening. In a way, I'm being a channel. You're being a channel. It's like how big of goodness can flow through me. Like how much bigger can I get so more can flow through me? Because if I'm giving it, it's coming to me. And so the more I'm giving, the more I can receive, so to speak. The more I can receive, the more I can give. It's like this constant flow. And the more I allow it to happen, the bigger I get to receive as I'm giving it.
Why intuitive adjustments now? Like, what do you feel is the significance of practicing the art of intuitive adjustments? We're days away from entering the year 2012. Is there any correlation for you?
Yes, huge. The thing is, as the years go on with practicing intuitive adjustments, it's like I'm getting more and more clear in my own experience that, this is how I need to be living my life. It's not just like this is a way to be a yoga instructor. This is how to live, like how to tune in, how to listen, how to receive big love, and how to give. It's like to constantly be in the flow of the now, not what I think needs to be happening or I should be doing or shouldn't be doing. It's like if I'm just literally tuned in, calm, quiet, tuned in, I can hear and be present now. I can really be present right now, like with what is happening. It's magic. And so the more I do that, the more I want to be in that space. The more I do intuitive adjustments, the more I want to be in that space of calm, quiet, listening, giving, receiving. It feels super good. It feels like my natural state. And the more I'm in my natural state, I want to be in the natural state. It's like bolstering who the truth of me is, because I feel like I'm bolstering who the truth of the receiver is. Does that make sense? So I'm just, the more I'm my authentic self, the more I want to be my authentic self. And I feel like when I'm doing intuitive adjustments, the beingness that I'm being while I'm doing it is the state that I want to be in more and more of the time. And so with 2012, like this huge shift happening on the earth, it's like this is another way for me to shift myself, to constantly be living in this altered state, like the state that I think is actually my natural way of being.
I want to come to this workshop.
It's like, whoa, it's big. I mean, it's big.
Super big.
But it's super fun and rad too, you know? It's like, it's not hard, it's just big.